What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So, guys, I want to talk about the OnlyFans IG model economy. And I guess that's under the same umbrella as the content creation community. I want to talk about that. And the reason is because, you know, the people that's on IG modeling and OnlyFans, their money just doesn't come from brand deals. You know, brand deals, things like that. The one difference between OnlyFans models and IG models is that they actually can link up and date men, date guys. Become the next Kim Kardashian, the next Amber Rose. That's the goal. Black China, right? So what you see is outside of also getting their own clout and money, they also use, not all of them, but many of them want to use their platforms to date up. And what you see a lot of times is when they try to date up, it typically comes into some sort of exposing some superstar or athlete, trying to get clout, trying to get pregnant by him. We know that with Future and all the likes, right? But now what happens if you become like a top IG model, OnlyFans model like Blac Chyna? And here's what a lot of ladies don't understand is that you become targeted also, just like athletes do. Now, remember, Blac Chyna recently sued the Kardashians and lost and was on GoFundMe begging for some support for the lawyer's fees, and to find out that in that same year, allegedly she made over $20 million off OnlyFans. I don't know if that's true. But now, here we have a situation with Blac Chyna and Ava Louise. Now, Ava Louise is problematic just like Blac Chyna is. And let me play this clip of Ava Louise basically accusing Blac Chyna of trying to kidnap her, and then we'll come back.
Blac Chyna held me hostage, and I'm pretty sure she was trying to sex traffic me. This is the only time in my life I've ever felt real fear, and it is the scariest thing that has ever happened to me. I finally feel safe enough to share the story because this happened back on August 10th, and it's been a little bit of time. I don't have time to go into the details, but Chyna and I met on Instagram. As you can see, we were DMing. I ended up sending her my number. She FaceTimed me at 3 a.m. LA time. My best friend, Alex Marker, was on the FaceTime call as well. As you can see, Blac Chyna follows my best friend, Alex Marker, on Instagram. So while Chyna was FaceTiming with me and Alex, she invited me over to her house at 4 a.m. In hindsight, going to Blac Chyna's house at 4 a.m. was probably stupid, but I'm me. I love a good adventure, and come on, who's gonna turn down going to Blac Chyna's house and meeting Dream Kardashian? Long story short, I get there,
So you heard that, right? And we all know about Ava Louise because there was a situation with her, Antonio Brown, and some activities on OnlyFans. So now Blac Chyna has responded with a cease and desist letter. Let me play this clip of her.
Blac Chyna's threatening legal action against Ava Louise after Ava posted a series of videos accusing Chyna of kidnapping her and trying to sell her off for human trafficking. And if the name rings a bell, Ava Louise has been all over the internet, most recently for dating Monty Lopez, who is Addison Rae's dad. In the videos posted, Ava talks about how she reached out to Blac Chyna to do a fans-only collab. Chyna allegedly invited Ava Louise over to her house at 4 a.m. and made her sign an NDA. Ava stated it was the weirdest NDA she has ever signed. It asked for her height, her weight, her hair color, her eyes, and amongst other things. Ava said this was the only picture she captured from the night. She was held hostage in Chyna's guest house for several hours, and she wasn't able to come out until Dream went to school the next morning. Ava stated that Chyna allegedly took multiple dumps in front of her, did weird things like measure their hand sizes and shoe sizes. Ava then stated she heard a conversation between Chyna and a woman named Donna, who apparently worked for an escort service. Chyna has now sent a cease and desist to Ava, and if things don't stop, Chyna will pursue with legal action.
So, all right. So now you have Ava Louise, who has been trying to get on exposing athletes, people, something like that. All right. Then now what you have is this whole situation with Blac Chyna being accused of being kidnapping. What does this happen, right? And I think this is interesting because men are seeing these IG models are now turning on one another, suing one another. And this sort of IG model cannibalism, if you will, is going to continue because now it's not going to be the guys that women are going to come after. Women in the IG model field are going to start coming after each other because it's about money. Just like you see it on YouTube. YouTubers come after each other. People are jealous. You're going to see it this time. But now, Black China, you're going to think twice about you suing other people. Because it don't feel good, huh? To make up false things about people. Like how you were lying on the Kardashians. Now somebody's coming after your money. And it don't feel good. Now you have to write a cease and desist letter. Because you want to protect your assets. And let me tell you something. For brothers out there, that if you think you're going to have a lot of money and folks going to know about it, get ready for the same stuff. Listen, there is no, I'm talking about, listen, this is a dog-eat-dog world. You have money and people think that you don't deserve it, they're coming after it. And that's going to be the same thing with a lot of you ladies out there that are successful and have money. It's going to come a time, because you're seeing it already. There's going to come a time where people are not going to just like, you know what? Oh, you have money. You're a woman. Let's not go after you. Women are going to get a lot of equality in entertainment, in business. People are going to come after their wealth. Because why? I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of men are not going to be taking care of women in the future. Gone are the days are some guy going to be like, you know what? I'm going to marry you and take care of you and spend money on you. Nope. Not seeing it. Guys will deal with women temporarily to a certain degree. But now, insofar as they used to, it's not happening like it used to. So women are going to be looking towards each other or whoever else. It ain't going. And where is going to be the feminism in that? Or, you know, women empowerment. Hey, you got money, Black China. I need that money. I'm suing you. You tried to kidnap me. Then you got to come up with a cease and desist. It's a dirty world. But now you don't hear black men talking about, oh, that's karma. You see what she's doing? That's karma. Like, you know, I'm not even going to use that term. I'm not even going to call it karma. If you want to call it, you can. But you're going to see that. You are out here OnlyFans model, IG model. You have a name bigger than me. I'm going to use you for money if I can. And if you don't like it, fuck you. That's all they're saying. And guys are sitting back like, oh my God. And it's going to continue to get worse, guys. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.